One of the bigger talking points, somewhat comically, right, with Texas coming into the SEC is, will horns down be allowed by the opposing teams? Obviously, after a big play and an SEC official talked about that,
The head of
official as much at SEC Media Days, saying that if it's allowed in a shopping mall, it should be allowed on the football field, which he said, would it offend someone in a shopping mall if you went out there, the majority of people, and did horns down? And he said it wouldn't, which means suggests it will be allowed. This is one of the more dumb talking points I've ever. I mean, acting like horns down is like they have acted like it's a sacrilegious event if you do horns down in Texas. And I get Texas people have way too much pride, way too big of an ego,
the hubris.
But get over yourself, man. And frankly, it's one of those things where it's like, you don't like it, don't let us do it. Don't give us a reason to do it. Like, come on, give me the amount of stuff that's said on a football field that we do not hear is absolutely.
I don't know who needs to go into a locker room or go into a scrum to kind of learn what football is really about. It feels like the loudest people who talk about this stuff are those who have never been intimately familiar with what is said between teammates, let alone opponents and now rivals. And it's absolutely ludicrous. First of all, it adds to the game, to the rivalry, to what it means. It just means more in the SEC. And for Texas Longhorns fans that are up in arms about it, wouldn't you want to kind of shove it down somebody's throat who does do that to you? That is like the perfect opportunity to kind of be like, we are Texas, and we are about to run this conference. You can do all you want, but we're about to beat your butt on that field for 60 minutes. And I think, the best memories of my time at LSU, a couple of them that stand out, are LSU when Clyde Edwards-Helaire did the horns down. Joe Burrow's dad in the stands did it horns down. That's kind of stuff that like fans will remember forever. And I don't think this is obviously the right decision. I don't even know if it was debated about behind the scenes among the SEC teams, SEC officials, and everything like that. But if it was, I would absolutely love to hear the other side of the argument. I would love to have somebody come on here and debate us about the other side of the argument, like as if it were like, joking about, I don't know, 9/11 or something. That's what they make it feel like.
What player, like if you're playing for Texas, and I get in no instance do you want to get disrespected, especially if you get burnt for 80 yards and a touchdown or something like that. But what player is really getting that offended by someone doing horns down? Like, you should be offended by your play on the field.
Yeah, and your play offends me.
Yeah, it's like I never even understood it, because like I don't think Texas guys are out there starting fist fights.
No, it's once again the people who aren't impacted by
it. It doesn't make any. Does it offend the people in the stands? Like the guy in the Peter Millar's. Oh, I cannot believe they just horns downed us. Yeah. I just can't believe it. Like, I mean, what are we doing here? Yep. I can't believe it was a conversation.
It's so pretentious of Texas. So pretentious of Texas fans, but to just be the hubris. It is mind blowing that you think you're that important.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't even know what the equivalent. Like, if you did like an upside down L to LSU, like I would laugh at you, and be like, "Well, that was kind of stupid." Like, but I certainly wouldn't take any offense to it. I mean, it's funny. I'm glad it's going to be allowed. I think it's going to add a little more fuel to the fire, this year in the SEC.